your life can really go very, very well without you getting personally involved with it. You see, you'd be amazed how much of this is just on automatic. And it just goes, you have a particular personality, you're going to respond to things in a particular way, and things are going to happen. They're, as you can see from your writings, they're fairly predictable. There's a few surprises here and there, but your reactions are not that big of a surprise. And, you know, so you just watch it, just like you watch a dream, you just watch it, like a TV show. You just watch how it all works. You see how it works, because when you can see how the illusion works, you can see through the illusion. You can see it for what it is. The mind is really good for seeing the illusion as illusion. The mind can do that. The mind can see the dream as a dream. The mind can see the unreal as unreal. And so use your ability to observe to see that none of this has any substance. It's just a bunch of, life is just a bunch of stuff that happens. So it's just like, it's like a TV show. You're doing your little series, and it just goes and goes, and every morning you wake up and you've got that same show going on. And then but it's got nothing to do with you. You see, the place that you are is that place of stillness, that place of oneness, which you've experienced. But involvement in connection with the thoughts and feelings has led you astray into focusing on the unreal and forgetting about who you actually are. And when you focus on the unreal and see it as unreal, it becomes translucent. You can see through it. So it just doesn't fool you anymore. Because if you know it's not real, then you don't get sucked in the same way to full involvement. You see? So what you describe when you have difficulty with your mind is full involvement with the thoughts and the feelings, and you forget who you are, you see, and that's only because you believe that what you're thinking and feeling is real. And you feel so connected with it that you think they're your thoughts and your feelings. And then you think you're doing stuff. But none of this is true. None of this is true. You haven't done a thing your whole life. Nothing here is real. And none of these thoughts are yours. You don't know where they came from. If they were yours, don't you think you'd do a better job of managing them? They're not yours. They're just thoughts. You see, when you disconnect, then those thoughts don't breed other thoughts. But when you connect, this is my thought, then it breeds other thoughts, because then you evaluate your thought. And then you say, I should be looking at this, and why is this happening? And I don't like this, and I want this instead, and da. And now you've made a whole village of thoughts out of a simple thought. It just arose, and if it had been just left alone, it would have subsided, you see? So all it is buying the dream as real. And so when you look at it, and you can see that it's not real, that you can see that none of this is real, then you can see through it. And it just doesn't have the ability to grab you and suck you in to this full involvement with thoughts and feelings. See? Does it help at all? See. So you see, what would happen if you were like on an even keel with everything? A thought would arise. Someone would get involved with it and follow it and take delivery of the thought. And you go, oh, look, there's involvement. And as soon as you notice it, of course it poofs, because illusions do that. When you can see an illusion, it disappears, because that's what illusions do. But when you buy into an illusion and you say, oh, wow, look at that, it's real. It doesn't disappear, it multiplies, it intensifies. And then you get to, enjoy your little life. Even if you're not enjoying it, it's a sense of relishing it. Either way, you see. So just take it step by step, but as much as you can. Use the mind to see the mind, and use your intellect to examine whether what you are thinking and feeling and experiencing is real. Mm-hmm. Is it? Is it real? It's just a thought. It's just a feeling. It's going to come and it's going to go. No matter how bad you're feeling, it'll pass. No matter how good you're feeling, it'll pass. It's just this flow of stuff. It's got nothing to do with you anyway, because the who that you are is at peace with everything. All of it. If you're crying, it's at peace. If you're laughing, it's at peace. Exactly the same peace all of the time. Rest there. Suffer here.